Offshore aquaculture could soon move from a concept to reality along Florida's Gulf Coast. Crystal Blair reports a proposal to place large fish farms in federal waters near Florida is raising questions about environmental effects, seafood supply, and the future of fishing in the Gulf.
Research shows Americans now eat more farmed seafood than wild-caught, and the vast majority of it's imported. Melvin Jackman lives near salmon farms in Newfoundland, and he says large-scale fish farming has damaged local waters and coastlines.
It makes a few jobs, but the jobs don't justify the environmental damage. It simply doesn't. I want my grandkids to walk on a clean shore.
Supporters of offshore aquaculture say newer deep-water fish farms could reduce reliance on imported seafood and limit environmental harm, arguing the technology being proposed for Florida's Gulf waters is fundamentally different from older nearshore operations. Neil Anthony Sims is the founder and CEO of Ocean Era, which is seeking approval for an offshore fish farm in federal waters off Florida's Gulf Coast. He says offshore placement makes the difference.
All of the evidence confirms that if you do this in deep enough water with a bare sand bottom and with some reasonable water movement, you have no significant environmental impact and often no measurable environmental impact at all.
Sims' proposed farm is facing legal challenges from environmental groups, and with no clear federal permitting framework, the future of offshore fish farming in the Gulf is uncertain. But for people like Jackman who live near these fish farms, one thing is certain: what's at risk.
Think twice before they put that in your area.
For the Florida News Connection, I'm Crystal Blair.
Ben Sasse, a former U.S. Senator from Nebraska, who became president of the University of Florida, announced online today that he's been diagnosed with metastasized stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Sasse resigned as UF president in 2024, saying he was stepping down because of his wife's health. Media reports later raised questions about spending by the president's office during Sasse's tenure, though he disputed those reports. Sasse continued to teach at UF's Hamilton School for Classical and Civic Education. I'm Sean Canahan with the WMNF News headlines on 88.5 FM and WMNF.org.